Hello, and welcome to Haziq's Deep Dish Deep Dive, the podcast where I break down the strategies behind all things food related. I'm Haziq, and today we're tackling a multi-billion-pound battleground, or in other words, the UK food delivery market. Today we're doing a critical appraisal of the competing integrated marketing communication strategy of the two biggest titans in this space, the incumbent leader Just Eat and the high-growth challenger Deliveroo. Now, IMCs are the massive toolkit brands use to speak to us. We won't have time to cover everything today, like their specific public relations, their private personal selling to restaurants, or sales promotions like Cheeky Tuesdays. Instead, we're going to focus on two things: traditional advertising, in other words, those blockbuster TV ads, and secondly, we'll analyse digital strategies, looking at their websites, apps, and partnerships. But there's a paradox in this market you should be aware of first. You'd think the company with the most market share would also have the most users, right? No. While Just Eat dominates the UK market with a 45% market share versus Deliveroo's 27%, the engagement numbers flip. Deliveroo actually leads with 3.5 million weekly active users compared to Just Eat's 2.7 million. Consequently, Just Eat's strategy focuses on top of funnel awareness to remind a broad, low-frequency audience to order, while Deliveroo targets mid to bottom of funnel integration to drive frequency within its already engaged base. Keep that paradox in mind as we examine the first strategy, good old traditional TV advertising. Let's start with the market leader, Just Eat. Their traditional strategy can be summed up into three words: share of mind. Did somebody say campaign, which has already been running since 2019, is a masterclass in mnemonic branding. Their stated strategy is to make it live in your head rent-free. They do this by pouring massive resources into A-list celebrity collaborations, a tactic called borrowed cultural equity. In September 2025, they also made a significant pivot to a hyper-local approach by using their first ever British artist, Craig David, to build a more authentic local connection. Cultural knowledge and diversity is clearly a key component to their IMC strategy and hyper-local approach. Just Eat transforms a potentially boring ad into shareable, culturally relevant content, and the effectiveness is undeniable. By February 2024, the campaign had achieved a 60% spontaneous awareness score. That is top of funnel awareness done right. So how on earth does Deliveroo compete with that celebrity firepower? Well, it doesn't. Instead, Deliveroo's strategy is about building a share of life. Their new global TV platform uses what's been called humorous surrealism. You've definitely seen it. The Octoman ad, a bizarre surfer-octopus hybrid on a date. It's weird, it's bold, and more importantly, it's memorable. It's designed to build an emotional connection based on joy and to showcase this expanding service from food to groceries and retail. A strategy pay off? Absolutely. The Octoman ad was named by Kantar as the most effective TV ad of 2025. It also achieved an exceptional 96% brand recognition score. So with traditional IMCs, Just Eat wins on awareness with its celebrity-driven mnemonics, but Deliveroo wins on creativity and emotional connection. However, I think Just Eat takes the cake here, with its hyper-local approach and recognition scores beating Deliveroo's. If you want confirmation of this, just ask your friends to finish the line, "Did somebody say?" But what do you think works better? Let me know. Now, let's look at digital strategies. This is where those two competing philosophies of share of mind versus share of life become crystal clear. Let's go back to Just Eat. Remember their problem? Massive awareness but low frequency and retention. Their big digital play is the Just Eat Plus subscription service, which offers free, unlimited delivery for a set fee and was launched in 2025. This is a necessary second half of their entire strategy. It's a retention tool, a direct competitive response to Deliveroo Plus, and it's designed to finally convert all of that celebrity-driven awareness into a loyal, high-frequency customer base. Now, looking at Deliveroo, their digital strategy isn't reactive, it's proactive. It's not just about retention, it's about integration, directly engaging and supporting customers' lifestyles. In 2024, they launched a collab with recipe and content platform Mob Kitchen. Think about it. You're scrolling for dinner ideas, you go to the Mob website and find a great recipe. You click what you want and a button instantly populates with a basket with all of the required ingredients from a local supermarket. Delivered by Deliveroo in as little as 20 minutes. Ideal. But this campaign didn't just sell groceries. It won the Gold Award of Digital Commerce at the Drum Awards. It perfectly embeds Deliveroo's service into consumers' daily life, owning the entire food ecosystem, from takeaways to home cooking. Brilliant. Here, Deliveroo's clever integration and completion of the food ecosystem edges it a win in the digital IMC space compared to Just Eat's fairly late 2025 app innovation. But who do you think wins the digital space? But to bring it all back, ultimately Just Eat's strategy is one of targeted, loud reminding, while Deliveroo's is one of useful, quiet integration. Just Eat wins the traditional space, but Deliveroo wins in the digital space. However, given that Deliveroo has more weekly active users and a deeper consumer integration, I think it wins this debate candidly. But it leaves you, dear listener, with a final question to think about. In a world where we're all tired of advertisements, is the future of marketing to be the loudest brand or the more useful one? Either way, I'm very hungry. My name is Haziq, and this has been Haziq's Deep Dish Deep Dive. Thank you for listening.